And joining me now on our face-off is Ashish Sood of the Bharatiya Janata Party, and in the studio, Priyanka Kakkar of the Aam Aadmi Party. Appreciate both of you joining us. Priyanka Kakkar, since you're in the studio, let's put it straight to you. You're the government in charge. When a crisis like this happens, the buck will stop with your government. But you seem to suggest, or the Aam Aadmi Party is suggesting, that the barrage in Haryana, which is BJP controlled, released excess water into Delhi out of a sense of revenge vendetta. That's a very serious charge you are making, that one government has released extra water into the downstream state to flood the streets of Delhi. Is that what the AAP is claiming?
Good evening, Rajdeep ji. Rajdeep ji, we are not claiming this out of thin air. We have logged reports to suggest that no water was released from the barrage on 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th or 13th of July. And you know, what is the harm? There are two canals and water should have been released, and it would have really helped, because this water is coming from Uttarakhand, this water is coming from Himachal. And experts, today there was a expert IMD scientist who suggested, Soma Senji, who suggested a few hours ago, she was clear in a finding that this water is not rainwater, this water is not the water coming from Delhi, this water is the water coming from behind. We as a government...
You're saying this today. Yesterday I had Atishi Marlena, your minister, on my show, who said, look, it's raining heavily in Himachal, it's been raining in Punjab, we are a downstream state, that's why we've suffered. Today the AAP is now saying that the Hatnikund barrage, water was deliberately released by the Haryana government.
Because we came across the logbooks. There are data entries which shows nil in the eastern Yamuna canal, nil in the western Yamuna canal. So why, what is this? This was noticed by us today. Let me also take you to a larger issue, Rajdeep ji. See, in summers we see that states like Bundelkhand have no water and there are riots over water. And in monsoons we are seeing that states are flooded, whether it is Himachal, Noida, Uttar Pradesh, Delhi, Punjab, Haryana, we see all of them are under floods. Why is this happening? Because Uttarakhand should have had additional dams by now which stores these waters, which can provide, that the water can be provided during the summers and absorbed during the floods. But this has not happened.
Let's focus on this barrage thing for a moment, because the Haryana Education Minister, Mr. Sood Kanwarpal, has replied saying not releasing the excess water from the Hatnikund barrage in Haryana could have led to bigger damage. You want to respond to that? Was there any conspiracy, as the AAP is saying, that Haryana has targeted Delhi?
When there is no water, AAP sees a conspiracy in Haryana or BJP-led central government that they are not giving water. When there is no oxygen, they see a controversy. When there is pollution, they see a controversy. They don't have to work. They just, right, as you started, they have to pass the buck. Rajdeep, AAP spokesperson, and neither their ministers, they don't have any facts with them. Look, if she has all the logs, can she, to your viewers, appraise what is the inflow of water presently in the western Yamuna canal and in Yamuna and the eastern Yamuna canal? No, she will not let you know this. Because when... हाँ, बताइए प्रियंका जी, बताइए कितना पानी है इस समय वेस्टर्न यमुना कैनाल में?
आशीष जी पूरा कर लीजिए, मैं निकाल रही हूँ इतने.
हाँ ठीक है, जरूर. हाँ ठीक है, मुझे लगा आप बीच में इंटरप्ट कर रही हैं तो शायद आप बताना चाहती हो. So they don't have the facts. They will neither have the facts that how these water is distributed, on what basis this is distributed. Rajdeep ji, when the water crosses the mark of 1 lakh cusecs, it is not dispersed, released to any canal, because the amount of slit there will spoil both the canals, western Yamuna canal and eastern Yamuna canal. I say this with full command. At present, 11,000 cusic water is released in western Yamuna canal and 1,000 cusic water is released in eastern Yamuna canal. There is a breakage because of excessive rains somewhere in the eastern Yamuna canal, and the video which Aam Aadmi Party is repeatedly showing that there was no water, at that point of time there was no water released to the western Yamuna canal too. And the remaining water, 58,000 cusic water, is released in Yamuna. Okay. This is being done on for your viewers. I would like to appraise. This is, Rajdeep, give me 20 seconds. This is done on the basis of Supreme Court orders of 1994, 1996, which I am very sure none of the Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson knows about it. And when the water is distributed, Supreme Court ordered that in the share of water which Haryana gets, there is a share of water for Delhi also. If water is not released to Western Yamuna Canal and the twin pipeline which feeds the Sonia Vihar, Delhi will die because of the scarcity of water.
Mr. Sood,
So, they
Mr.
will
Sood,
not
you made
respond
the point.
you why
Mr.
the
Sood, you made the
5
point.
seconds.
No,
5
you
seconds,
made the point.
Rajdeep.
Let's turn to the next charge. 1 minute, 1 minute. Let's turn now to the next charge.
Please.
The
5
next
seconds,
charge,
please,
Priyanka Kakkar, the
Rajdeep,
next charge.
5 seconds.
Sir, no.
I am concluding.
No, you've had your time. Let's turn now to Priyanka Kakkar. Priyanka Kakkar, the next charge is the Jal Board regulator of the Indraprastha metro station collapses, according to the BJP, due to prolonged disrepair, causing water from the Yamuna to flow into Delhi right up to Red Fort, inundating the ring road. How do you respond? According to them, it is the government's laxity that has led to this. This is the claim again that the BJP makes. Your response?
Let me say this with full responsibility, Rajdeep ji, that the constant questions coming to us, we have been constantly working on the ground. The desilting of the entire drains of the entire Delhi was completed. We've had huge 680 pump houses, of which 11 were automated. We've had mobile pumps. We've been working constantly. In fact, there's a study of 2018 Delhi IIT which has prepared a drainage naksha. Sir, I didn't interrupt.
What is the amount of split which was disposed?
I recall to my knowledge, I don't have the data in front of me, but 7,86,915 till June 15, sir. Till June 15, bata diya.
One by one, yes.
बता दिया जून 15 तक 7,86,715. It could be 1,000 here.
No, but according to facts available with us, 5 gates of the ITO barrage was stuck because of silt.
Yes, that is correct.
So there was silt. So
but that ITO barrage is not managed by the Delhi government. That is also another fact, Rajdeep ji. Please say this. That is also another fact. Which government manages it? Haryana.
Who manages it?
Haryana. Please ask him if I'm wrong. Please ask him if I'm wrong. Let him say this on
there
your
is
TV.
no point discussing about Delhi with spokespersons like Priyanka ji. ITO barrage is managed by Haryana. It is भगवान भरोसे है आप दिल्ली की जनता अगर आम आदमी पार्टी के नेताओं को इतना ही पता है
बोलिए ये इंपॉर्टेंट शो है छोटा मोटा
अरे अभी तो सौरभ भारद्वाज अभी तो
मोटा शो नहीं है आईटीओ नाम होने से खाली दिल्ली नहीं है सर पढ़ लीजिए एक बार पढ़ लीजिए मेरे कहने पे आसानी होगी दिल्ली के लोगों को भी
एलजी को
सर देखिए आपसे रिक्वेस्ट है
Number 3, question number 3.
इतनी superficial discussion का क्या फायदा है? When the people don't have facts.
No, Mr. Sood. No, 1 minute now, Priyanka, 1 minute. Question number 3.
And check ITO barrage managed by who?
Question number 3. 25 bridges built in a 22-kilometer stretch are obstructing the river flow. Now, these bridges, of course, Mr. Sood, are not all of the Delhi government. These have been built by centre and states. The fact is, the manner in which construction has taken place, this was a tragedy waiting, not tragedy, a calamity waiting to happen. Ki aapne bridges, the way the bridges have been built, this is the revenge of the river. We are building over extremely fragile areas.
Rajdeep, that is a larger issue to be addressed by the environmentalist. You know, Hathni Kund barrage, Yamuna's depth is 335 meters. And in Delhi, it is running at 200 meters. They are not dredging it. 4,320 crore rupees given, 23 projects sanctioned by central government. Where has the money gone? And Priyanka ji has not answered your question. She says ITO bridge is managed by the Haryana government. Is how superficial they know about the things. Saurabh Bhardwaj is seen arguing with the LG on cameras this evening, few hours ago. That sir, हम इसको खोल नहीं पाए. Or this is why this has happened, because they did not maintain it. Why didn't they maintain it? Because of the rampant corruption in Jal Board and zero governance by them.
Misinformation is the problem. Miscommunication बाद में आती है. ये मान ही नहीं रहे.
देखिए प्रियंका जी, आपको पता नहीं है, हमें मालूम है.
अरे
No, 1 minute.
And moreover, Rajdeep ji, like you said, the construction and other things. Look, there are 3 basins in Delhi: Yamuna Basin, Barapula Basin, and Najafgarh Basin. Yamuna Basin, 300 meters from the present flow of the Yamuna. How have for 15 years the Congress with whom Priyanka ji's party is keen to have a
Sir, you were in
alliance,
MCD.
and for 9 years now the Aam Aadmi Party.
No, no, 1 minute,
how
1
the
minute, 1 minute,
construction is
1 minute,
how
1
the
minute.
construction is taking place?
No, Ashish,
They have
Ashish
changed the
Sood,
course of the
Ashish
river.
Sood, the BJP
You have
has
rightly
also...
said, river is taking the
You
revenge.
see, the problem with Delhi is the BJP has controlled the MCD until recently. The Aam Aadmi Party has been in power for the last
Rajdeep,
8 years.
you are a very senior
and the
journalist.
Congress
I knew you will say this. Rajdeep ji, you are a very senior journalist. I knew you will raise this point. But the flood department was since the day one in Delhi, and all these Yamuna banks, the O-zones, etc. is maintained by Delhi government. MCD has no role in this.
Okay.
MCD has no command on this.
You know,
you
Priyanka-
know Delhi in
I
and
am
out,
shocked.
Rajdeep ji.
Okay, Ashish ji, let
This
Priyanka
cannot-
respond.
this
But
cannot
Priyanka
function
ji,
like-
Priyanka ji, there is a problem of multiplicity of authorities. No one is denying that. But the fact is that particularly control of barrages which are seen where the Delhi Jal Board is at the front end have to be done by the government of Delhi. So then when a barrage is seen at the moment when you have the kind of collapse that we had at the DGB regulator, the Delhi Jal Board regulator today at the metro station at Indraprastha, it will be the responsibility of the AAP government to ensure it doesn't happen again.
Of
I know
course.
that the force of water was huge. Nobody is
Yes.
denying that. There
Yes.
is a problem. But
Yes.
you cannot escape responsibility
Absolutely
also.
not. Absolutely not. You will see from day one, our CM, our ministers, our mayor, our councillors are all on the ground with the people ensuring that they're rehabilitated. There's no problem with food. There's no problem with water. You will see all the 7 sansans of the BJP missing. Only the LG resurfaced today. Now that being the point, I'm not.
No,
I'm
I'm
taking-
also saying, let me also say that 5 of the 32 gates of the ITO barrage in Delhi, which is run by the Haryana government.
Thank
This
you.
is what is the claim.
Thank you.
Was jammed, causing the rise
Thank you.
in water levels. But the regulator at Indraprastha metro station, which had not been used or maintained for several years, collapsed
Yes.
because of its poor condition,
Yes.
is your responsibility.
This
I
So you
am-
can't...
Saurabh Bhardwaj was claiming.
Yeah, so therefore, let's be clear. You see, we can go into passing
the
the buck.
regulator has and regulator means, and Rajdeep, this regulator is not a fan regulator. This means the maintenance of the gates, which the Jal Board has not been doing.
Okay, you made the point. You made
And
the point.
moreover,
I
Rajdeep,
reiterated it.
today
Look,
they are crying off.
Delhi's problems, Sood Saab, since you say in my years that I've lived here, is clearly multiplicity of authorities. The problem is Ram Bharose ho gayi hai Delhi. Nobody knows where the buck stops. There is the MCD which controls certain aspects of Delhi. There's the Delhi government. There's the central government. All of them are not working in coordination. Instead, we have this passing the buck. That's the problem.
Rajdeep ji, we are one government which is responsible. We are not passing the buck, but at the same time, it is
No, you
important.
are. You are blaming
Rajdeep
Haryana
ji-
government.
No, because the water was not relieved from the barrage. You can check the record books. Why did they push the entire water to Delhi when they know that this can cause flooding?
They claim there was
Just-
excess water,
it just-
therefore they had to do it. My
They
point is
could
that
open
Delhi,
both the
Haryana
canals.
government
This
need
is
to work
again a
together.
They
superficial
can open
claim.
both the canals. They
Rajdeep
could have
ji,
done that too.
kindly
This
let me come
would
in.
have led to this situation.
They are
Okay,
again
final
a-
word,
this
Mr.
is again
Sood.
a
Final word.
superficial claim.
Final word. Are you ready to
don't
work
know
with the
what is-
AAP government?
What is Hathni Kund?
Sir, as a citizen of Delhi, I want to see you and AAP work together.
Rajdeep ji, all the BJP activists, 104 municipal corporators, MLA, MPs and our activists are working. The first release
Where?
camp
We
was
did see
set up
them.
on the Yamuna Pushta by BJP, not the Aam Aadmi Party government.
This is what they do. They
And
want to
moreover,
take
Rajdeep ji,
claims.
they don't know anything about what is happening in and around Delhi. They talk Hathni Kund पे पानी रोक दो. Hathni Kund
अनिल
पे
विज जी
पानी
बोट
रोकने
लेके
की
घर जा
ध्यान
रहे
नहीं
हैं.
है. Hathni Kund is just a diversionary
No, it's not
where
with the
all the
BJP,
people,
sir.
all both three
134,
governments,
135 नोएडा का 128, 124
three,
सब डूबा हुआ है.
three
आप गाड़ी
governments
निकाल
measure
रहे
the
हैं.
flow
उससे
of
JCB
water,
से.
so they don't know
Anil Viz
anything.
boat
Sir,
से
they
घर जा
don't know
रहे हैं.
anything. The BJP claims they know everything. The fact at the end of the day is we, the citizens, want you to work together. You see, the problem at the moment, all the MPs of Delhi are BJP.
Why didn't
One
why
minute,
didn't
all the
Priyanka
members
then
of
tell
parliament are
me?
BJP.
Why didn't
The
Priyanka
state
then
government
tell
is
me,
there.
what is the inflow
Whose
of
power they
water?
snatched.
Okay.
They don't know anything. They come here only to raise.
You know everything.
to
What did you
raise
do, sir?
allegations.
What have your 7 MPs done? What has your LG done? only claimed to be the chairman of the Yamuna committee, which the Supreme Court had to stay. What have you done, sir?
I knew
Okay.
you don't know. That is why I gave you a chance.
What have you done,
to
sir?
tell
My
me what
question,
is the-
straight
You say
question.
you have access to
What
logbooks.
have you done, sir?
Then why didn't you tell me?
Okay.
Acha, tell me what is the length of, what is the distance between Hatnikund and Delhi?
230 kilometers,
how
sir.
many
Now
kilometers
tell me
does
what
the
have the
water
7
travel?
MPs done? 230 kilometers, sir. What have the 7 MPs done? Now tell me. Tell me, sir. Now tell me.
How much time does
Now
it
tell
take?
me, sir.
How
Now
much
tell
time,
me,
time
sir. What
does it
happened?
take? How much water is
Okay.
How much water is
Okay,
wasted?
okay, the fact is, and I'm going to
आप
ask
लोगों
my
को कुछ
producer.
पता होता नहीं है, आप यहाँ आकर बिना मतलब की बहस
Okay,
करते हैं।
producer,
sir,
producer,
आप-
volumes down.
पानी
Sood
नहीं
साहब
आप
अपने
suggestion
अपनी
क्या
बात
है?
रख ली. Okay, Priyanka, they are claiming, BJP is claiming that Aam Aadmi Party is unable to handle the emergency. The Aam Aadmi Party says there has been a non-cooperative attitude from, they claim, from various agencies of the centre. Either way, Delhi has suffered unprecedented rains in North India, but clearly we need to find ways in which we can prevent the kind of calamities that take place. That's the challenge, and that will require cooperative governance in cities that have a multiplicity of authorities like Delhi NCR. Think about it. Thank you both very much for joining me on my Face Off.